Number 19 follows up on this. David repents of adultery. Psalm 51, the whole psalm is about this. Here are a few selections. Have mercy on me, O God, because of your unfailing love. Because of your great compassion, blot out the stain of my sins. Purify me from my sins, and I will be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow. Don't keep looking at my sins. Remove the stain of my guilt. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a loyal spirit within me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and make me willing to obey you. You do not desire a sacrifice, or I would offer one. You do not want a burnt offering. The sacrifice you desire is a broken spirit. You will not reject a broken and repentant heart, O God. David wrote this psalm after he had committed adultery with Bathsheba, and to cover up that one sin, he committed another sin. He arranged for her husband to be killed on the battlefield. His husband had been a loyal friend and supporter, one of David's mighty men from the very beginning of his journey, even before he was king. This was such a grievous act of disloyalty. Disloyalty to God, to friend, to the way things should be done. And he didn't recognize it as such until Nathan the prophet came and told a story of a man who had many sheep, and a neighbor had only one sheep, and he had guests that came, and he didn't want to kill one of his sheep, so he grabbed his neighbor's one sheep and killed that sheep to offer a meal to the guests and hospitality. And David got angry when he heard this. How could this be? And Nathan said, you're the man. And David quickly repented. He understood what was being said. He realized he had done grave wrong. And this gives us all hope. We don't live flawless lives. But if we learn to be like David and be quick to repent, quick to turn, there's hope of redemption. Acts 13:22 quotes 1 Samuel 13 and still is considering that David was a man after God's own heart. He had fallen in some very bad sins. This was not praiseworthy at all. But the quickness to repent, the fact that he did not cover up, that he came out and was straightforward, and he says, create in me a clean heart. Renew a loyal spirit within me. Allowed God to forgive him. So we have to come, if we have failed in these areas, if we've failed in loyalty to family members, we have to seek God with a broken and repentant heart like David did. Broken means that you really embrace the sorrow, the grief of what you've done. And repentant means that you've made a determination with God's help to change. You want to live a different life. You're not going the same way. You're going to be a different person from this moment onward. So, a broken and repentant heart changes family dynamics.